and gentlemen, and welcome inside Ector County Coliseum here in Odessa, Texas. I'm Chet Yoder, and it's time for another exciting edition of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. And tonight, it's a Thursday night tilt. It's a one-game tilt between the Jackalopes and the Mudbugs. So glad to have you with us here for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, as tonight the Mudbugs are on their longest losing streak of the season. 2 games. It's the first time they've lost 2 consecutive games, and they did it against their arch rivals in the Lone Star Brahmas. They could not score at all last weekend at Georges Pond and Hearst Coliseum. So tonight obviously will be very key for the Mudbugs to get off to a better start against a slumping Odessa Jackalope squad who has not won a game in their last 10. A look at the South Division standings. Lone Star in first place, 28-1. They have 41 points. They have a 4-point lead over the Mudbugs, but the Mudbugs have played 4 less games. So the Mudbugs have a game in hand tonight, and so a big chance for Shreveport to creep closer to that deficit. Then you have the red-hot Amarillo Bulls in third place. They are just 6 points behind Shreveport with 2 less games played than the Bugs. They've won 8 straight. That's the longest current active winning streak in all of the North American Hockey League. The Warriors playing good hockey from Wichita Falls. They've won 5 straight. They're at 26 points in the 4th and last playoff spot. Then you have Odessa in 5th, who have lost their last 10 straight. But the key for Odessa is that this team has always played Shreveport tough, and they'll continue to play Shreveport tough here in the lovely confines of Ector County Coliseum. A little bit of a hassle here from Slapjack giving me a little bit of hard time here. And then you have the New Mexico Ice Wolves in last place with 14 points. We'll talk to associate head coach Rich Perrant. The Mudbugs will be without Jason Soupy Campbell. He had to leave the team yesterday due to a personal matter, and that's all we can say about that. We hope all is well for Coach Soupy. It'll be associate head coach Rich Perrant taking over behind the bench alongside Director in Development and Operations. Gavin Morgan will be alongside him. So it'll be a little bit of a different look, but those two had to man the bench in the New Mexico series, and they won both of those games. So Mudbugs know how to play under adversity, and they'll have to do that again this evening, as the Mudbugs will be without also Matt Vermont, and he was not feeling well, so he did not make the trip as well. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant in a little bit. So glad to have you with us here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. It's a one-game tilt from Odessa, Texas. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com. StateFarmAG.com for more information. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. First game of this 3-3 from Odessa, joined by associate head coach Rich Perrant, and with Coach Soupy having to leave the team due to a personal matter. You take your 3-0 record as a head coach of the Mudbugs on the line here, and just talk about kind of the wake-up call last weekend and in preparation for tonight's game. How has practice been in your eyes?
Well, practice has been good. I mean, and we're trying to instill in our players showing the character and how we respond from last weekend into this weekend. So a big test for the boys tonight with 3-3 this weekend.
Talk about what was addressed last weekend. You obviously saw some good things. I talked to Braden Dorfman. I talked to David Brazil. They liked some of the things that they saw. They felt like the power play was moving. So there was not too much negative from last weekend, despite getting shut out, was there?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, we look at games and we try to take the positive and move that into the following weekend, and then the things that were not so good, we try to work on throughout the week. But there is some positives. It's just tough. Getting shut out at home is never a good feeling. So, guys, just I think we just need to get in those dirty areas and get some of those, screen deflections, rebounds. A little more of the meat and potatoes kind of goals, and then the creative side comes in as well. So that so I think that's kind of our main message for this weekend.
I wanted to ask you about Cole Hudson. He returned from a lower body injury last weekend. Didn't get much, obviously, any goal support. But how do you think he played and fared? Was there any kind of setback or anything that you saw?
No, I think he played well on both nights. Losing 1-0 with an empty netter on Saturday night, he made 2 or 3 huge saves for us to keep us in the game, especially early on in the first period. And we're going right back with him tonight, and he's been a big part of our team this year.
Preparing for this game, talk about Odessa. This is a team that's lost 10 straight. You've gotten to know Jason Fortier, and we know how talented he is behind the bench. This has been one of those tailspins for them that has kind of gone in the wrong direction. What have you seen from Odessa, and what's been going on with them?
Well, anytime a team loses that amount of games in a row, you really don't want to play them. They're a talented club, and we preach it all the time to our players that anybody can beat anybody and any night in this division. So we have a big test. I mean, we've lost 2 in a row, and that's kind of been our biggest skid. So, we're kind of in the same atmosphere of attitude, but it's you have to play a 60-minute game. I know it's a cliche, but have to get to a good start again tonight, and we have to play well.
I wanted to ask you about the Director of Development and Operations, Gavin Morgan, and what he has provided for you and Coach Soupy, and the help to development of this team and the impact he's made.
Well, he's got a ton of experience, and Morgie's been a great addition to our coaching staff. I mean, he brings an element that maybe Soupy and I don't have, so it makes it a nice trio, and he runs a good practice, and he has a different point of view on things. He challenges Soupy and I too, and it's been a great addition.
What's the biggest key tonight to grab the win?
Get to an early start, get the monkey off our back from not scoring last weekend. An early goal will change that all around, so I think a great start will be the key to the win tonight.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you either as a small business owner or individual with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. First for the Odessa Jackalopes, head coach by Jason Fortier. The assistant coach is Nate Skidmore. At left wing will be number 4, Joey Musa. At center will be his little brother, number 26, Jack Musa. And on the right wing will be number 13, Mike Manzo. On defense will be number 6, Jimmy Rahill. And number 8, Adam Colson. Getting the start in nets, good friend of Cole Hudson will be number 31, Connor Hasley. The numbers on Hasley, 6 and 9, but with a 2.73 goals against. Your Whataburger starting lineups for Jason Soupy Campbell's Shreveport Mudbugs. And no, Jason Soupy Campbell had to leave the team yesterday due to a personal matter. That's all I can say about that. Associate head coach Rich Perrant will take over as head coach and put his 3-0 record as Bugs acting head coach on the line, alongside with Director of Development and Operations Gavin Morgan alongside him. At left wing will be number 3, Matt Weber. At center will be number 28, Griffin Sanum. And on the right wing will be number 14, Sean Bunting. On defense will be the captain, number 16, David Brazil. And number 41, Trenton Heidi. Making the start in net, his third consecutive start between the pipes from Tonawanda, New York, number 30, Cole Hudson. Cole Hudson with a couple of tough luck losses last weekend. You heard Coach Rich Perrant say he played very well. He's 11-3-2 with a 2.14 goals against and a .926 save percentage. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. Now we ask that you please rise wherever it may be for tonight's national anthem. Mudbugs in their purple and teals. The Jackalopes in their home white jerseys. Mudbugs will skate from right to left in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. Now we ask that you please rise for tonight's national anthem. A fantastic rendition of tonight's national anthem. Mudbugs ready to go, and they are about to get this baby underway. A first of this 3-3. The Mudbugs will head on a bus ride to Amarillo after tonight's game and get into Amarillo around the wee hours of the morning, and then have a 2-game series against the Red Hot Bulls from the Amarillo Civic Center, and Amarillo's won 8 straight contests. So the Mudbugs will have their hands full tomorrow and Saturday night. Mudbugs have not scored a goal in 121 minutes and 15 seconds. That is the official goalless drought for Shreveport right now. And they will look to snap out of that baby in the early stages of this contest. Mudbugs will be back at home February 12th and 13th, Mardi Gras weekend. The Mudbugs will take on the very same Amarillo Bulls. Be sure to join us for Mardi Gras-like parades once again during intermissions at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. As we are ready for tonight's Landers opening puck drop, Charles Van Kula will drop it. Drew Chisholm and Jacob Pa, the linesman. And the puck is won on the opening faceoff there by Sanum to the far side. Heidi will drop it off there to Sanum. Heidi now has that pass broken up. Now to the near side there to Brazil. Brazil will fork it back there to Heidi, and very aggressive there is Odessa. They'll slip it up ahead there to Sanum. Sanum now up across the middle of the ice there to Weber. Weber has it now. Far circle, quick wrister, and he gets the glass behind Hasley. Shreveport tries to hold the zone, and now taking it all the way back there is Sean Bunting. Shuffling up the lines a little bit here is Coach Rich. Dropped off there to Bunting. Backhand shot smothered up there by Hasley. Bunting, who loves to play in this barn, has 4 of his 6 goals scored, including a hat trick in November in this barn. Face off now in the right wing circle. Dorfman will take it. He's lined up with his usual line mates, Fetchko and Brimmer. The league approving 22 men now playing for each team, so the Mudbugs have an extra forward and an extra D. The extra forward tonight, Jake Mack, and the extra D, Colin Doherty. Face-off battle at and won there by Shreveport. Played back up top, pinching the zone there is Hallard. He'll wing it around now along the end boards to the big bulky Brimmer. Now he gets spun around, now to the near corner. Fetchko tries to hold his own. Brimmer back up top now to Metcalf. Metcalf will cycle it in around the boards as it goes around the roulette wheel. Now to the right point, mishandled there. Now picked up there along to the far circle. Quick wrister, save made there by Hudson, and he covers up. That was a big burst of speed there by Dane Hoyard as he came around the left wing circle. And a nice body save made there by Hudson, and he's able to cover it up as the net comes off its mooring in the opening minute. Both teams have one shot on net, and both teams have a quality shot on net. Face off now in the left wing circle. So glad to have you with us here for a cozy Thursday night crowd. See a couple of Mudbugs fans with us. At least I see Mudbugs shirts on to my far side. Face off one there by Shreveport. Good job there. There by Joe Mack. On over to Steele. Steele now will just knock it into the Jackalope zone. Now taken down now along the near corner. Procopio stays on his feet. Back to Procopio. Backhand shot. Save made. Rebound chance. Procopio trying to jam it home on a bounce. Picked up there now along to the far side. That's number 22, Charles Tardif. He'll tap it off the far side boards back out to center. Hedden plays it back into his own zone off the stick of Steele. Now played back to the near side there is DJ Hart. Hart now throws it up the neutral zone off, rolls off the stick of Hedden. He paddles now back up ahead there to Brimmer. Brimmer now drop back there to Dorfman, a ripper. He scores! That's Braden Dorfman with his team-leading 10th goal of the year. He likes it. He loves it. He wants some more of it. The Nashville, Tennessee native able to strike first in the early goings. Just 1:38 into the contest. Dorfman gets his 10th. Mudbugs 1, Jackalopes nothing. Boy, a quick wrister along the far side, and the goalless drought is broken. At over 122 minutes, Dorfman finally puts the Mudbugs on the board. Face off there, one there by Shreveport. Oh, driving the zone there. And Sherino with a backhand centering feed got blocked as the net comes off its mooring as Gato goes right into it. Okay, it's going to be Dorfman from Brimmer. They said Procopio. I think they misread the number. It'll be at least Brimmer with the lead assist. We'll see if there's a secondary helper. Dorfman's team leading 10th from Brimmer at 138. And it gives the Mudbugs an early 1-0 lead. Face off, battle at one there by the Mudbugs. Good job there by Sherino. Back up top. Brazil throws it toward the net. And it ricocheted off the body of Gato along the end boards. Penalty coming up now by Shreveport. It's on Shreveport, rather. Looked like a hard hit along the end boards. They're saying a high sticking infraction on Sherino. And the Mudbugs, for the first time tonight, will go on the first choice personnel penalty kill. A very eventful first couple of minutes in this contest. Mudbugs first choice personnel penalty kill ranked 14th in the league at 81.5. Odessa's power play 17th at 14.5. 1-0 lead on Dorfman's goal, just 1:38 in. Face off in the left wing circle, one there by Odessa. Played back up top to Rahill. Rahill's now pass blocked and broken up there by Weber as it deflects into the crowd. That young man who, well, at least from the back, looks like Patrick Mahomes made the catch. Well, he's got the Mahomes type of hair. Kind of that fro fade along the front. Rahill from the near half wall, worked back into there to Joey Musa from the near corner. Of course, Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl this Sunday against Tom Brady. Played back up top to Rahill, now along the point. Now to the left point there it goes, on over to Bankier. Now throws it across, mishandled there by little brother Jack Musa. Now Mudbugs trying to break it up, that's Weber. Now to the left point, kept in there by Gabe Bennett. He'll bang it around now, near circle there to Jack Musa. Now into Joe Musa. Now to the far corner it goes, along to Joey Musa. He's got his brother right there with him. Played back up top to Rahill. Rahill at the point, 1-0 lead for Shreveport. Odessa on the power play, thrown through the slot, and a quick shot goes wide there by Manzo, and it ricochets all the way back down the length of the ice. 1 minute left now on Odessa's power play. A big shout out and a big welcome to honorary coach Chris Lane, who's tuned in tonight. Glad to have him with us. Now along the end boards, working it around there is number 19, that's Hoyard. Hoyer now drops up there to Van Kompernol. Throw a backhand shot. What a save made there by Hudson. German came around the short side, put a backhand, and Hudson was there to make a brilliant save. And now pushing and shoving. Brazil's in the fray. Procopio's in there as well. Boy, I thought German had kind of a lane to kind of tuck it in. And Hudson came sprawling across the near post to make an outstanding stop. 16:43 remaining here in the opening frame. Brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. It is a 1-0 Mudbugs lead. Face-off one there by Odessa. Now to the left point. That's Colson. Colson has it. He works it. Now far point. Throws it down low. Mishandled there by Van Kompernol. Kept in there by O'Hare. O'Hare has it now from the near half wall. He works back up top. Colson a blast. Blocked in front there by Gato. Now back to Colson. Colson now has it at the point. He waits. Throws it toward the net. Stick save made. Rebound chance just off the stick of Van Kompernol from the far corner. Now played back up top to Colson. Worked back in. German through the slot. Good poke check there by Heidi. Mudbugs can't clear, though. Penalty coming to an end now. Out of the box goes Sherino. Thrown toward the net. Backhand shots. Glove save. Made there by Hudson. Right in front with the backhander there by Hoyard. And the Mudbugs kill off the first penalty of the contest. The Jacks are 0 for 1. Boy, a nice start for the Mudbugs as they're able to score the first goal and kill off their first penalty. Now a backhand shot save made there by Hudson. Right through the left wing circle there by Hudson. On a shot there by number 21, Luka Sakovic. Face off to the right of Hudson. Face off one there by Odessa again. Worked back in behind the cage. Good pressure here by Odessa, trying to snap out of a losing streak of their own. To the near corner it goes. Now back to the far side. Loose puck taken there by Hedden. He'll ram it off the walls. Bunting will just back it back up onto Gockler's stick. He gets hauled down. Now back to Hedden behind the cage of Hudson. Now Hedden to the far side there to Gockler off the stick of Bunting as the puck now is just trickled back in to the Odessa zone. 15-20 remaining in the first. 1-0 lead for Shreveport. So glad to have you with us here for a school night of Mudbugs hockey on a Thursday night. Puck worked back in behind the cage of Hudson. He slows it down now to the near corner. Bunting throws it in front, taken there by Hedden. Hedden now will gallop up the ice. He'll work it off the stick of Sanum. Now on over to Brimmer. Brimmer now works it in far circle. Quick shot in and out of the glove there of Hasley. That was a shaky stop. Fetchko tries to hold the zone. He can't. Now back the other way. Along to the far side, here's Doherty. Drop back, Hart, a shot. It goes wide. Now along to the far corner it goes. Tardif tries to hold it in. Now Metcalf will grab the loose change. To the near side it goes to Bremer. Drop back there to, Hallard. He gave it away. Far side. And a one-time shot got blocked as Tardif tried to put it on net. Now wristed up ahead. Here's Bremer. He has it. He's got a point tonight. And he'll just barrel that baby back into the Odessa zone. Now to the far corner it goes. Held in there by Fetchko. Thrown in front. Intercepted there by DJ Hart. Hart now played up ahead with a burst of speed. Here comes Jack Musa. Now along the inboards it goes. Good help there by Aiden Cobb. Hart a drive. Save made there by Hudson through traffic as Hart threw it from the near half wall. Now twirling in there was McCormick. He gets bumped off the play, and Cobb will pick up the loose biscuit. Now slid across through the neutral zone, taken away there by Heide. Heide gets his pocket pick, taken there by Brazil, and Brazil throws a missile from center ice toward the net, gloved down and released there by Hasley. Now to the near side there to Manzo. Cross ice pass. Little room. Joey Musa, a shot. He rifled it just wide. Manzo keeps it in. Now with help there from Jack Musa. Intercepted there by Sherino. Played up ahead there to the cheesehead. That's McCormick. McCormick will float it back into the Jack zone and come off. Actually, no, he changed his mind. He'll come in on the forecheck as the Mudbugs will get some different bugs on the ice as that puck deflects out of play. Good crowd on hand for a Thursday night as it is a 1-0 Mudbugs lead. One 0 lead for Bugs hockey. Played back up top, but Hedden couldn't hold the zone as Shreveport won the faceoff. Now off the near side boards, handled there by Procopio. Played back to the far side there to Hedden. Now to the near side. A little bit mishandled there by Steele. He's got to throw it back to Gockler, who mishandled it. Paddled down there by Hudson. Now back into the Shreveport zone. Gockler getting pursued there by German. Loose puck now intercepted. Back the other way now. Gabe Bennett around the far half boards. Checked hard there by Joe Mack. Mudbugs trying to get possession of this puck and make a clean entry back the other way. They go from right to left. Hedden now will just brush it into the Jack zone. Procopio plays it along the end boards. Joe Mack is there. Mack now has it thrown through the slot. Missed off the stick of Weber. Now thrown across to the near side. Broken up there by Colson. Now Rahill back the other way, 3-on-2. On over to Manzo, thrown across, waiting for it. Oh, he got mauled there by Procopio. Good job to break it up. Now Kuat. Kuat throws it toward the net. Ricochets on net. Save made there by Hudson. Colin Doherty was in the fray. And a break in the action with 12:19 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Shreveport. This first period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Puck worked back into the Shreveport zone. As now a clearing attempt there by Bunting gets knocked back down. Doherty back on over to Metcalf. Metcalf now will work it up the middle of the ice, and he'll just pop it up into midair and work it in deep into the Odessa zone. Now to the near side it goes. Sanum throws it back to the point, but Brazil wasn't there in time. Brazil takes it through the neutral zone. Bunting off the stick of Weber, but he couldn't handle that pass. A little too much muster for him to handle as Connor Couette has it now. Couette will knock it off the far side boards. Up around now to the near side there to Van Compernol. Van Compernol now will just flip it in to the Mudbug zone along the end boards now to the far side. German holds the zone. Blocked off there by Brazil. Thrown back out to center. Puck possessed there by Bankier. He goes to the near side. Mishandled. Colson now back into his own zone. Will just throw it across. Handled there by number 12. That was Evan Orr, the captain for Odessa. Worked back into the near corner. Thrown through traffic there by Colson from the near circle. Was paddled down there by Hudson. Now played back. Colson's got it. Right wing circle. Played back up top. Quick shot there by Bankier. Blocked. And Brimmer wanted to take off with it. Now blocked off there by Heidi. And it's brushed off the far side boards. Back out to center all the way down. Fetchko in on the forecheck. Now behind the cage there is Colson. 10:45 remaining. Here in the first period, it's all brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Bugs 1, Jack Zip. To the near side there to Bankier. Thrown through the middle of the ice, taken there by Manzo. Manzo now with a burst of speed from the right side, works it into the Mudbug zone. Good stick there by Gato. And now knocked off there, right back out to center. Oh, Chirino could have took off there with Fetchko if he had a lane. Now played back out to Fetchko, and he'll just fire it in as he is going to come off for a line change. Gato in on the forecheck. Now along to the near corner. Puck possessed there by Manzo. Manzo now throws it up the middle. Kept in there by Gockler. And now taken away there by Rahill. Rahill now will rake it on over to the far side, over to Steven Perez. Off the stick of Manzo, and he'll love tap this baby into the Mudbug zone. Speaking of love, this is the month of love. Valentine's Day just right around the corner, and we have a special sweetening deal at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. We'll tell you about it in our next whistle. McCormick playing up ahead. Good spin move there by Joe Mack. He works it into the far corner. Boy, I think he took a stick across the face. Now taken away, spun around to the far side there. Couette. Couette's got it now for Odessa. Couette now up the middle of the ice to the near side. He'll just dump it back into the Shreveport zone. Around to the far side, thrown toward the net. It goes wide there from Bennett. Now to the near half wall, held in there. Thrown to the near circle. German's got it. German now will twirl it back, played back up top to Hart. Hart now around, quick wrister, blocked there by Hallard, but not out. Quick shot goes wide. That was German with a turnaround shot. Played back up top. It's handled there by Orr, the captain from the left point. Quick shot. Oh, it redirected on its way through, and Hudson made a brilliant stop. A break in the action. 9:01 to go here in the first period. The score, the Bugs 1, the Jackalopes nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. 1-0 lead for Shreveport. And Dorfman's goal is your State Farm drive of the game, brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis from State Farm, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Face-off one there by Shreveport, back in their own zone. Brazil off the stick of Procopio, and it bounces out. Now played back in Brazil's got to grab it behind the cage of Hudson. Lots of time in the Shreveport zone. Played up ahead there to Procopio with a burst of speed. He'll throw it now to the near side. Steal back to Procopio. Backhand shot. Right pad stop made there by Hasley. That was a great give and go there by Steele and Procopio. Brazil holds the zone. He'll work it in now along to the near corner. Getting help there from Joe Mack. Procopio working it off the walls. Joe Mack is there. Now in his face there is Siffinger. Now played back out there by Colson. Off the stick of Hart. Played back to the neutral zone. Brazil has it. Played forward up ahead there to Joe Mack. Dropped off through the slot. Trying to knife at it there was Steele. Taken away there by Colson. Thrown up ahead. Intercepted there by Hedden. Now through the middle of the ice there is Bunting. Bunting now comes around. Near circle. Bunting a shot. Shoulder save made there from the near corner by Hasley. Now kicked around. Kept in there by Jake Mack. Throws it in front. Trying to hold the zone there is Gockler. Now through the near half boards. Taken there by Sanum. Back into the Shreveport zone. Up ahead there to Hedden. And Hedden will just spear it back in to the Odessa zone. He got tied up there a bit there with Manzo. Now played around. Knocked off there by Hedden. And now the puck deflects out of play for a break in the action. We promised you would tell you about this special Valentine's Day Eve special here at George's Pond. Well, this is what it is. February 6th. You want to come out to George's Pond for a sweetheart special. 2 game tickets for you and your honey, 1 carnation, a glass of wine and a beer, and a Johnny's Pizza. $40 package if you order it by February 8th. Be sure to order it now. For more information, give us a call at 318-636-7094. Loose puck now. Dorfman played up ahead. 1 man to beat. And here comes Brimmer. Brimmer now, little toe drag, quick wrister save made. Rebound chance was shoved out of trouble there by Orr. Orr now will wagon wheel it around, kept in there by Heidi. Heidi now spinning around, he lost it. 2-on-1. Odessa comes back, good hustle there by Dorfman, thrown across, quick shot, score. That was German. He's able to tap it in from the short side, and Cole Hudson looks shaken up. And I think Amy Baker might have to make a trip. Something was aching Cole Hudson as German takes advantage of a 2-on-1 on-man rush for Odessa. Mudbugs 1, Jackalopes 1. Hallard got caught on the pinch, and Odessa burned him. Time of the goal, 13:04 of the first, 1-1 score. Boy, that puck just kind of rattled home off the stick of German. Odessa, who has had problems scoring goals really throughout this losing streak. Able to find one there. That's just German's 3rd of the year. And we are all tied 1-1 with 6:56 remaining here in the first. Face-off won there by Odessa. Brazil to the near side. On over to the far side there to Heidi. Now thrown up ahead. Here's McCormick. McCormick now will just mail it in. Gabe Bennett will get the only assist. Now thrown back up. Oh, quick shot through the slot there by Sherino, went wide. Now to the near corner. Gato holds the zone. On over to Sherino. Thrown through the slot behind of McCormick. Heidi now will work it in deep, take a hard hit. Now along the inboard, Sherino trying to hold it in. Now to the far side. Luckily, Hudson is okay, but he looked like he was favoring something. Oh, no, a 2-on-1. And good job there by Brazil to get back and knock the puck off the stick of number 22. That was Tardif. Now turnover, Musa a blast. It gets the glass. That was Jack Musa, and now we have a penalty coming up. I believe this is going against Odessa. And it is. Looks like a cross-checking call, and the Mudbugs will go on the AEP Swepco power play for the first time this evening. Van Kompernol is the guilty party. Mudbugs power play has been struggling, 19th in the league at 14.1. Odessa's PK 17th in the league at 79.8. 1-1 is the score. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Metcalf, one-time blast there by Bunting. Got blocked in front. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They will. That's Dorfman from the left corner, thrown in front. Intercepted. And that was taken there by Bankier, and he'll blast it down the length of the ice. Mudbugs so desperately trying to get their power play going here. They like the way they've been moving the puck lately, just haven't been able to get some goals out of it. Now worked around the roulette wheel on over to Metcalf along the near half wall. Now Dorfman will slow it down. Now along the end boards, battling for it there is Dorfman. Now loose puck. That's taken there by Fetchko. Played back up top. Metcalf's got it now over to Fetchko. Fetchko from the near circle. He'll just drop it back there to Dorfman. Dorfman now, near circle, waits. Back up top now to Metcalf. He walks the line. Now to the near point. Dorfman crisscrosses, thrown off the armor of Fetchko. Now behind the cage, intercepted. And the Mudbugs cannot hold the zone as it's cleared down the length of the ice there by Orr. Now Bunting will get around. Taken there by Doherty. That's Ben Doherty, no relation to Colin. Now around the far corner. It's a good penalty kill effort from Odessa. And now Metcalf will have the puck behind Hudson. 1-1 is the score. Dorfman with his 10th. Tyler German with his 3rd for Odessa. Heidi will grab it. Down to 28 seconds left now in the Swepco power play. Worked back in now to left point. Here comes Heidi. He'll twirl it back now. Back up top. McCormick now to the right point there to Hedden. Now to the top of the point there to Heidi. One-time blast there. Oh, it might have grazed off the post. That was Steele with a rocket. And now kissed off the near side boards down the length of the ice. That was a great chance there for Steele. Penalty just about to come to an end. Shreveport goes 0 for 1 on their first opportunity. Heidi to the far side there to Hedden. Hedden now from the right side will work it in. He'll twist it in. Worked back in now along the end boards. Kuat around the near side half wall. Forked in there by Brazil. Now thrown through the slot. Headed a blast. Save. Score! Initially that was stopped, but somehow it trickled in. I think it's Hedden's goal. Mudbugs 2, Jackalopes 1. Unless it was tipped in front, I believe maybe Sanum was there at the doorstep. If it's Sanum, it's his first. We'll see who got it. I believe it's just Hedden's goal. Boy, a loose puck through the slot, and Hedden threw a rocket toward it. The net, and the Mudbugs regain the lead at 3:29 of the first. Shreveport 2, Odessa 1. Two-one lead for the Bugs. It's going to be Griffin Sanums. First as a Mudbug is the official call. He was right there at the doorstep to knock it in. So Griffin Sanum gets his first as a Mudbug. And a big hello to the Sanum family. Love and life from Berkeley, Michigan. Hard hit now along the near end boards. Or out of the near half wall there by Colin Doherty. He rang Manzo in. Now Brazil comes across the blue line. Now to the near corner. Brazil comes behind the cage. Brazil continuing to work it. Work back up top now. Low to high. Thrown toward the net. Off the stick of Jake Mack. Save made there by Hasley. And a break in the action with 2:35 remaining. So I believe it's Sanum's goal. Hedden shot it. We'll get the official call in just a second. Paddle save made there by Hasley on a shot there by Hallard from the right point. Played back out to center. Now worked back into the Odessa zone. 2-1 lead for Shreveport off the far side boards. Out of the near side, mishandled there by Metcalf. And now played up ahead. Here's Procopio thrown from the left corner. Paddle save made there by Hasley. Mudbugs continue to put pressure. Steele inside there to Procopio. Quick shot there from the far corner. Save made. Thrown through the slot. What a glove save. Backhand shot. Trying to jam it in there with Steele. Oh my goodness. Down and out was Joe Mack trying to score from his knees from the far corner. 1:45 remaining here in the first. It's a 2-1 lead for Shreveport, and the action is starting to pick up. Now off the near left side, Metcalf works it back in. Now to the near corner, Brimmer played back. Oh, he tried to elevate it back up top the head and now delayed offsides. I believe it's Sandom's goal. They have not updated it yet, so I couldn't see what happened in front on what the official call is. I don't think Hedden's shot directly went in. There was a tip in front. We're just waiting for the official call. We have not gotten it yet. They're still debating right now, the scorekeeper. Now from the high slot from the far side. Tardif from the far corner, played back up top now to Orr. Orr now will work it in back into the far half wall, taken there by Kuwat. Far side now, Fetchko will flip it back over to Dorfman, who got his 10th earlier in the period. 50 seconds remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Kissed off the near side window, back into the Odessa zone. Hasley now trouble handling it there with Sherino in on the forecheck. To the far side now. Still no official goal scoring call. It's starting to irritate me a bit. Now far side, picked up there by Tardif. Tardif now will rattle it in to the near corner. Manzo has it. Manzo now hard checked there by McCormick, kept in there by Bankier. Bankier now from the hash marks, drop back in there to Manzo. Worked back in, and Bankier couldn't hold it in. The puck bounces back out to center. 8 seconds, one last chance here for Odessa. And now a steal. Here comes Sherino, near circle, quick wrister. Oh, he shot it wide. He was going for the far post, and he would have beat the buzzer there. And the rebound chances to no avail for the Mudbugs, but a great end to this period. Goals by Braden Dorfman and Griffin Santom getting his first as a Mudbug, we think, late in the first. We don't have an official call just yet. Those two goals sandwiched in by a goal from, and it is officially Griffin Santom's goal now, assisted by Chris Hedden at 16:31. Tyler German gets his third between those two Mudbugs goals, and the Mudbugs have a 2-1 lead heading in to the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to the captain, David Brazil, after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. Mudbugs back on the road. We're joined by Mudbugs captain, second-year captain, David Brazil. And Breezy, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, I love sitting down and getting to chat with you and just talk about what's going on with you, with me, and with the Mudbugs.
Just talking about last weekend, the Lone Star, tough weekend because you're on such a high after that sweep at NITEX. How much how much do you take that on your back, just being the leader, and what was your message to the guys after getting swept by Lone Star?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I look at it myself a lot. I just think sometimes when we lose those big games in front of those big crowds, it's like, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to do to help us prepare better? And sometimes you just got to take a step back and realize it's a long season and we've done some amazing things up to this point. So, I mean, as far as a message to the guys, it was just take a step back and understand that it is a long season and we have done really, really good things up to this point. I mean, we're sitting at second in division. Obviously, we're kind of right where we were before we started these two weekends with Lone Star, but it's all right. We're not panicking. We're not pushing any panic buttons right now. So it's kind of just, let's refocus, redial in, and get us ready for this road trip. Come back Monday, ready to work, ready to get better, and focus on the things that we saw from the weekend that we need to improve on.
I guess, we're around that halfway point of the season so far, just about. And going into the season, you were very, very confident about this year's team. Yeah. Came out to a roaring start, and it's been a great, first half for the most part. What's been the key? What have you seen just overall behind this team's success? Because it seems like it's something we haven't seen before.
Yeah, it's hard to put my finger on just one thing. It's been a lot of different pieces coming in, new guys, and I think a big part of it is us buying in to what our coaches have been preaching to us all year from when we first got here to what we're doing right now. And it's been great because we've had a group of guys who just buy into Mudbugs hockey, to fast, heavy, connected, to staying together through whatever we're facing. And I think just the buying in into the culture that Muskie has built here, that Soupy has built. It's just so important for us to buy into that culture, and the culture is what's driving us right now. I think it drove us for that beginning, and it's gonna be what drives us through the playoffs to the Robertson Cup and when we win it.
I wanted to ask you about Braden Dorfman, a guy that we made a deal for last summer. We traded Ryan Waltman and got Braden Dorfman. He just committed to Dartmouth and leads the team with 28 points. Has he been more than we've ever imagined that he would be?
I mean, first off, I couldn't be more excited for him. He has come in to Shreveport and put in a lot of work. Like, he's come in and decided, you know what, I'm going to be a focal point of this team. I'm going to be a big part of this offense, and he has, and he's played phenomenal hockey. And I am ecstatic for him. He's going to do so great at the next level, and he's been a big piece for us in our success at the beginning of this season, and he's going to be a big piece of our success for the rest of the year.
We're talking to David Brazil, Mudbugs' second-year captain here on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You've spent time on the power play, and I know the power play is not where you want it to be. What have you seen? Is there any kind of, I guess you can say, lights at the end of the tunnel? And what's been the reason behind the struggles?
Yeah, you know what? It has been frustrating. I mean, the power play, we're working hard. It's tough, and when the power play doesn't do well, when you go out there for 2 minutes and you don't score that goal that you're looking for, it's hard for the whole team because it's a little bit of a momentum shifter. But I think we've done some good things. It's easy to point at power play and say, you know what, you haven't been scoring, so you're not doing well. But I think we've been doing some good things. We're focusing, we're listening to what our coaches are teaching us, and it's just less about what I'm doing and more about what we can do as a unit, and understanding, you know what, this is going to be my option when I come around on top of the blue line, and these are going to be my options, and knowing what each other are going to do, building that chemistry. But it's not where we want it to be special teams wise. I mean, we had so many opportunities this weekend and we weren't able to capitalize, and that really hurts us. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, it's only up from here. You can't really go back on too much, so that's good. But I think we've done some good things. It's just a matter of putting it all together and finding the back of the net and the power play to help us out.
You've created quite a close relationship with Coach Soupy and Coach Rich. I want to ask you about Gavin Morgan, who heads the Director of Development and Operations. He's been obviously a different character this season. He's worked hard with you guys since the summer. How much has he kind of been a big contribution to this team's success? He's been huge for us. When he came in, I was really excited because he just brought a different side to the game a little bit, and I was pumped just to hear what he had to say. He has so much coaching experience, so much playing experience, and everything he says, you better listen because it's important, And I've been able to develop a really good relationship with him so far, and I think he
he loves hockey and he loves to be around the guys, and it's really good for us to have that. I mean, when we come out for extra ice, he's out there working with us. He wants to get us better, and we see that and we feel that with him. And he's just been a crucial piece for us this season so far. And it's been so fun having him here. And I've really enjoyed our relationship and the relationship that he has with the team, and just how he's also, because when you come in, you got to buy in, whether you're a coach or a player, and he has completely bought into the culture of Shreveport and only helped us improve our culture and where we are as a team.
I wanted to ask you about Brent Kiefer and Dylan Peters, a couple of guys that the coaches talked to me about and listed as mutual agreements when they made those deals. When you first heard about those two getting dealt, what was your response?
I was surprised, it kind of stings a little bit as a leader on the team to know that guys want to go their own way and try something else, and it hurts a little bit, but I'm happy that they're going and they're doing what they want to do, because it's you don't want to be here and not enjoy it. You want to go somewhere where you feel like you're gonna really do well, you're gonna thrive, and I'm glad that they have moved on and that we were able to part on good mutual terms, and I wish them the best of luck. I mean, we miss them. They're good guys and they're really good hockey players, and I know they'll do well wherever they are, but I wish them the best of luck, and I'm happy with where we are right now as a whole right now.
I wanted to ask you about the goaltending situation. You've been blessed with lots of great goaltenders in your 3 years here. I mean, looking back at Leo Schward and Mason Balboa, Richie Perron, and now you have a couple of guys, Cole Hudson. And I wanted to ask you about Arseny Sergeyev. How has he kind of fit in here, and what's been your impression of him so far?
Yeah, we have been blessed with great goaltending ever since I've been in Shreveport. I mean, Leo, Mason, Richie, phenomenal goalies, and they were a big driving force of us winning hockey games when we were here. And it's just been the same story this year. Cole has done a phenomenal job, and Arseny coming in has done really well. He played 2 great games in Lone Star when we needed him to, and that was super important. So I mean, he's going to be a big part of this team as well. So we've been very fortunate to have such great goaltending, and Arseny's fit right in. He does his thing and he goes about his business, and we love him for it. He's always putting in extra work. He's always out here trying to get better, trying to improve. I mean, he's young and he's spry and he loves hockey. I can just tell, he comes to the rink and all he wants to do is play hockey, and it's awesome. We love that out of him. I mean,
has he picked up any English?
Oh yeah, we're getting there. It's. I mean, he's Russian, and we love Russians here, so it's good. And Arseny's been awesome. We really appreciate the work that he's put in, and we're excited to have him. He's a big goaltender. He's a pro-style goalie, and he's going to bring another piece just to our goaltending. That it's great for us. You want to have 2 guys you can really trust, really rely on, and it feels good, especially as a decor, to have Cole and Arseny back there for us.
One thing I've noticed about you, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this, but when we're on the road and we're eating at the buffet line, you always make sure you're the last one to eat. I don't think I've ever seen a captain ever do that. Is that something that you just want to preach to the guys and show, hey, look, I want everybody else to be taken care of before I am?
Yeah, it's just kind of something that I do, and I appreciate all the work that the guys put in, and so I like to just sit back and mingle with the guys before we get our food, and just kind of watch them get their grub, and just sit back a little bit and just say, you guys have all worked so hard, and they make it easy on me to be a leader on this team. It's just, I mean, that's the least I could do, and so it's just kind of something that I've started doing, and did a little bit last year, and really been doing more of it this year. And I think it's just important for me just to sit back and just say, I thank you guys. It's hard for me just to thank them openly, so it's just kind of a good way for me to do it.
People have asked me who would be a good captain choice for next year, and I was looking through my list of 01s, and I mean, obviously it was hard for me to kind of decipher, because this leadership group, they'll be all gone. Yeah. You guys are all aging out. In your opinion, do you have any names that might be able to wear the C in the future for next season?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we have so many younger guys who have, I mean, you look at Fetchko and Gockler, who have been here since I've been here, and they understand our culture. They understand the driving force behind success here in Shreveport. And we brought in some new guys who a lot of them can just take up leadership roles. They already have, I mean, like Johnny Hallard, Lucas Sedlacek. I mean, I can name any of our 01s, even our 02s, Garrett Steele. they've done such a good job of coming in here, buying into our culture, and understanding that they need to be leader. Whether you're wearing a letter or not, whether you're in the leadership group type scenario, you have to be a leader no matter what you do. Otherwise, it's not going to work here. You're not going to do well in Shreveport if you don't have those leadership qualities. So it's any of our guys, after we all head out next year, I mean, the coaches could pick any of them and they'd all do a phenomenal job.
That's David Brazil, the Shreveport Mudbugs. Always enjoy talking to you. Thanks for the time and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners, but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And talk about the big event that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because I mean there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family friends with us. Solon, she's an aunt to Solon, and she's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christy Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. They put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what'd you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in anytime now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. Got our name on the Dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. And Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has 2 big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the 2 boys, and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighbor that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but they tend to be grazers. They come to eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I wanted to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again, off ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role, was just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who's sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, is every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League. And probably the most, comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge. And seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision, like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time, so between that and with COVID happening and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and we just wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased teamsolon.com, and we are working on a website. Don't know when that'll be live yet, but it's in the works. But Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of us.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Bridget, before I let you guys go? I really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time.
In action here in the second period. In the DeFata and Associates LLC second, thanks to Team Solon. Colson comes in from the slot to my left and wires a shot off the glass. Off the far side boards, Webbers pokes it up ahead there to Bunting. It's a 2-1 lead as we just begin the second. Goals by Dorfman and Griffin Sanum, getting his first as a Mudbug. Have the Mudbugs out in front here in the middle period. 30 seconds in to the second. Mudbugs skate in this period from left to right. To the near side now, Rahill will go up with a Joey Musa, get knocked off the puck there by Dorfman, but taken away there by Rahill. Rahill now will take a U-turn back behind the cage of Hasley. I'm Chet Yoder, so glad to have you with us. Puck stolen away there by Dorfman. Throws it toward the net. Paddle save made there by Hasley. Good pressure here by Fetchko. Fetchko now will fork it in there for Brimmer. Brimmer now trying to work it around the inboards. Trying to go low to high. Dorfman now will work it around. Low to high to the right point there to Hallard. Hallard now circled around. Quick shot there by Metcalf. Off the stick of Brazil. It goes to the far corner. Back to Metcalf. Metcalf a ripper. Blocked in front through the slot. Fetchko trying to get it on. Blocked in front there by Ray Hill. Now along the end boards. Brimmer's there to the far corner. Good zone time here by Fetchko and the Mudbugs. Getting help there from Brimmer off the walls. Ray Hill's in there. Now Fetchko gets spun around, intercepted, and the puck is lodged out to center. Tackled down there by Hallard. Hallard to the near side off the stick of Sherino. Blocked off there was McCormick. He's going to go chasing after it. Or now angles it off the far side boards. Up ahead there to Joey Musa. Stolen away there by Sherino. Regains the blue line from the right side. He'll throw it to the far corner. Gato is there. Here comes the Florida native. Along the end boards. Gato now getting held up a little bit there by Queso. And now along to the near side, that was Colson, rather. I was thinking about queso, had that earlier this afternoon with some chips. Now along to the near side, you know who has really good queso? Nicky's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Hard hit there as Gockler gets wiped out, puts a shot wide of the net from the right point. Now wristed up ahead, 2-on-2. Here comes Odessa. Bennett works it around the left side, taken down there by Gockler. Now to the near corner, deep in the Mudbug zone. That's Hedden. He's got a point tonight. Hedden now works it around. He goes to the right point now. Along to the right corner. We'll just work it in along the end boards. He'll drop it off there for Steele. Steele now trying to cycle it in. It got blocked off. Now Coat over to Mack. Mack thrown toward the back of Hasley. He makes the save. And now played back out to center. Procopio will gallop back into his own zone off the far side now. Finds the near side of Steele. Steele took a shot upstairs. He was looking for a call. No call there from Vancouver right in front. Now along to the near side. Steele takes a hard hit. Lost the battle. Now he takes it away. Steele now gets hauled down. The puck goes rolling into the Odessa net. Boy, Steele wanting a penalty. A little surprised he did not get one. And Steele starting to bark away, and I don't blame him. With 16:55 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second 2-1 lead for Shreveport. Second period brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or log on to DeFataPI.com. Puck now is skied all the way down. Should be icing on Odessa, and it will be. I want to give a special hello to Billy Fetchko's grandparents, who never miss a game. Two of his grandparents in Sturgis, Michigan, and two of his others in Palos Heights, Illinois. Glad to have them all with us, and I heard they're fans of the broadcaster. I don't know why, but I'll take it. To the far side, over to Brazil, over to Weber. Weber now works it into the left point. He works it into the far corner. Now behind the cage, Sanham's got it. He has got his first goal now in the left corner. He works it in. He's looking for more behind the cage. He still handles it now. Thrown back up top to Heidi. Heidi hammers one toward the net. Save made, rebound chance. He poked it just wide. That was Sanham right at the doorstep. As the puck now thrown in front, covered up there by Hasley. Oh, Sanham wants that back. He had a little bit of space from the far post area. Wholesale line change here for Associate Head Coach Rich Perron, acting as the head coach alongside the Director of Development and Operations, Gavin Morgan. If you just joined us, Jason Soupy Campbell had to go home and leave the team yesterday to tend to a personal matter. Play back up top is yet to be determined if he will return on this road trip. Siffinger thrown toward the net, and it was fought off there by Hudson as it got the protective netting. That was a screaming shot there by Siffinger. Like I said, Hudson appeared to be shooken up after German scored for Odessa, and it looked like he was just getting something stretched out along the first intermission. He appeared to be okay, so that's good news for the Mudbugs. Remember, he did suffer a lower body injury that cost him the Lone Star Series, and that's why there's always a little bit of an extra concern for number 30. Played back out to center. Good job there by Brimmer. Over Cobb now gets rubbed off on the play there by Fetchko. Now held up there. Dorfman trying to work it off the near wall along the half boards. Now taken away there by Ray Hill. Ray Hill forwards up ahead there to Ben Doherty. And Doherty will just saucer it into the far corner. Tapped up ahead there to Metcalf, rather. Metcalf off the stick of Fetchko. Fetchko couldn't handle it. Off the stick now, Hallard will grab it to the far side there to Dorfman. Off the far side boards, looking for a stretch pass to Bremer. Intercepted there by Hart. He'll go off the near side. Up ahead, mishandled there by Bennett. Blocked off and caromed off the body of Metcalf back out to center. Puck now gunned back in to the Mudbug zone there by Rahill. Thrown toward the net, blocked from the far corner there by Cobb. Now loose puck taken there by Dorfman and carefully kissed off the window, but held back in there by Kuat. Thrown toward the net, off the stick now of Hoyer to the far corner. Mudbugs trying to knife it out. They can't. Thrown through traffic. Good save there by Hudson on a shot from the far half wall there by Kuat. Now to the far side. That's Dorfman. He'll lob it into the air and on net as Hasley shoves it around to the near side. Now played back all the way down to the Mudbug zone. 5:10 gone by here in the second. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Shreveport 2, Mudbugs 1. Gockler twists this baby in to the Odessa zone. Under the near wall, hacked at and knifed out there by Joey Musa. Childhood friends with his buddy Connor Gato right in front of him. They played a lot of hockey around the Florida area. Both families know each other, and they're on the same ice level right now. Taken away. Here's Gato. Far circle thrown across. Here's Sherino. Quick wrister. What a save made there by Ashley. Oh, my goodness, what a save. Sherino went to the backhand, fake to the forehand, and boy, Hasley with a remarkable save. Now, Jack Musa along to the far side there to Manzo. Quick shot fought off there by Hudson. Great blocker save made there on the other end. There by the Tonawanda, New York native. Now across the middle of the ice, up ahead there to Steele. Now Colson runs into his man, rammed off the near side window, back out to center. Oh, Sherino back to the bench, and he is still wondering how Hasley stopped that. Up ahead, Joe Mack a ripper off the glove of Hasley through the slot. Now to the far corner, held in there, Procopio to Joe Mack, backhand shot goes wide. Good pressure here by Procopio. Back to the right point to Heidi. Heidi throws it in front. Nowhere to be found there was any Mudbug. To the far corner, held in, now bumped off the puck. There was Brazil back out to center. Steele did not appreciate Brazil getting roughed up, and now we got a little bit of a scuffle in front of the Shreveport bench. Oh my goodness, what a save by Hasley. With 13:24 to go in the second, Sherino tried one of his trick shot specials, and Hasley made that save as if he knew it was coming. Face off along the far Odessa blue line. Face off won there by Odessa. To the far side now. Picked up there by Van Kompernal. He'll advance it in to the Mudbug zone. Held in there along the walls there by Heidi. Heidi now around the far side boards. Trying to rim it out there with Sanum. Kept in there by Rahill. Rahill now works it in through the slot. Still has it from the left corner. Now behind the cage. Brazil will handle it. Brazil now puck picketed. Here's a quick wrister. Save made. Rebound score. Right through the 5-hole. Gabe Bennett comes in and scores, and we are all tied again. Mudbugs 2, Jackalopes 2, and that's one that Hudson wants back. Boy, when you have a losing streak, nothing is going to come easy. And for Bennett, it is his first of the year. Oh, check that. That's his fourth of the year. And with 12:56 remaining in the second, we are tied again. One thing the Mudbugs are checking is making sure Hudson's okay. One of the best things about Hudson is he's such a cool cucumber. And now a face-off at center ice. So a 2-2 game. Time of the goal, 7:04 of the second. Boy, it went right through Hudson's 5-hole. Off the near side boards, bodied off there by Joey Musa. Unassisted because it was Bennett who stole the puck away from Brazil. And boy, he makes the Mudbugs hurt as the puck now rolled all the way down. It was tipped, so no icing all the way down. Hasley will flag it down to the far side, retrieved there by Joey Musa. Comes up the middle of the ice. Musa with a burst of speed. Oh, we tried the toe drag. Good steal there by Metcalf. Off the far side, jammed back out to center. Gato has it. Played back now to Hallard. Hallard off the near side boards, touched in there by Fetchko. So 8 minutes gone by in the second. We're deadlocked at 2. Rahill and the Jacks trying to snap out of a 10-game skid. Oh, hard hip check there by Hedden. Off the hip of Van Kompernol. Now along the far half wall. Now along the end wall. McCormick has it. He'll wrist it up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino now, cross ice to Gockler. He'll throw it off the stick and knifed at and missed there. Played up ahead there to Gato. Gato now works it in. He'll flip it in behind the cage there for Sherino. Sherino now smothered up along the boards there to Colson. Gets rubbed off on the play. Mack tries to keep it in as the puck deflects out of play. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Beer, sports, wings. What more do you want? Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Pushing and shoving now in front of the Mudbug bench. And German starting to jaw jack at the whole bench. McCormick was there with a few words back and starting to get a little bit more testy between these two teams. I'm surprised that faceoff is coming out of the Odessa zone. And so is Brazil. Thought that puck was tipped on its way through. Faceoff won there by Shreveport, slammed back in there by Heidi. Around now to the near corner. Stolen away there by Joe Mack. Getting help there from Procopio. Now Cobb working off the walls, taken away there by Rahill. Rahill now back up the ice. Here he comes to my left, 2-on-2. They crisscross. Far circle, drop back up top. Taken away there by Joe Mack, intercepted there by Heidi. Up ahead there to Joe Mack. Couldn't handle it, back on over. They stay onside. Steele now will just loft it in to the Jackalope zone. It is a 2-2 contest. Now around the right side, taken there, back into the Mudbug zone is Brazil. Over to Heidi, and Heidi will just ladle it back into the Odessa zone. Now off to the near half wall, taken away. Joe Mack steals, throws it toward the net. Blocker save made there by Hasley. Held in there at the point there by Weber. Weber thrown across. Over to Mack, played back up top to Brazil. Throws it up off the stick of Weber, it goes wide. Now Rahill behind the cage. Rattle it off the glass, kept in there by Shannon. Good work here by the Mudbugs. Spun around, played back to the left point. Bunting will barrel it in deep there, letting it go there for Sanum. Now he'll chase it down to the near corner. And now we got a penalty coming up. No. Well, the net is knocked off its mooring, and that's the whistle. With 9:51 to go in the second. Boy, Odessa was jumping up and down. They thought Weber didn't hold that puck in. It was very close along the blue line. I thought he did from my naked eye. Now played back up top. Hallard. Shreveport wins the face-off to Metcalf. Throw toward the net. Paddle save made there by Hasley. Now to the far corner. Brimmer keeps it in. Brimmer now from the far half wall. Back up top. Trying to flag it down out of air. There was Hallard. He gets checked from behind. And Fetchko comes around. Boy, the Mudbugs bench up in arms. And a quick shot deflected along the end glass. Hallard got roughed up along the numbers. Luckily, he's okay. Now along the high slot, knocked down, kept in there by, oh boy, Metcalf threw it in front. He was looking for a tip in front. It goes to the far corner, back to Hallard. Hallard waits, throws it in front, off the stick of Fetchko. Held in there by Metcalf, pinching the zone. He'll work it in behind the cage there to Dorfman. Odessa's got some tired skaters. Can the Mudbugs take advantage? Back to the left point, kicked up to his stick. Hallard waits. Metcalf, a one-timer. Turned aside there by Hasley. Now to the right point. Metcalf worked back in. Penalty coming up to Odessa. And now along to the near corner. Played back up top. Extra attacker time. Metcalf a shot. Blocked in front. And the puck now is touched up, and we will get the call. With 8:41 to go here in the second. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. The score is 2-2. And we will have our first penalty of this period. It's going to be Rahill. Looks like checking from behind is the call on Rahill. Mudbugs 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Both teams empty on their only man advantage. This power play brought to you by AEP Swepco. Face off now in the right wing circle. Boy, the Mudbugs got to get a power play goal. They're just aching for one. Face off one there by Odessa, but taken away there by Bankier. Played back, held in there by Hedden. Hedden now, thrown through the slot. Quick shot. What a save made there by Hasley. He robbed McCormick at the doorstep. Played back up top now. Heidi to Hedden, missed steel stick. Boy, Heidi. Rather McCormick getting robbed again. Now Heidi, one-time blast there by Hedden. And a left pad stop made there by Hasley. Knocked out of midair there by German. Held in there by McCormick along the far corner. Played back now up top. Now through the slot. Thrown across. Quick one-timer. What a save again there by Hasley. He robbed Sherino through the slot with a sprawling right pad stop. Oh my goodness. He has robbed Sherino twice in this period, and we stay tied 2-2. You got to be kidding me. Hasley locked in between the pipes, and the Mudbugs are just throwing the kitchen sink at him. Just another remarkable stop by Cole Hudson's childhood friend, Connor Hasley. Now bouncing puck, won there by Shreveport, trying to hold it in. Back to the point, held in there is Fetchko. Now the far half wall there to Dorfman. He sets it up through the slot. Quick shot, redirected on net. Save made, kept in there by Bunting. Played back up top to Metcalf. Now to the far circle. Sure, Dorfman waits. Thrown across, intercepted there by Ben Doherty. And Doherty will be able to clear it down the length of the ice. And now the puck ricochets back into the Odessa zone, and the puck is speared back out to center. Now Metcalf will wait to get onside. He'll spin it back to Bunting. 40 seconds left on the Swepco power play. Oh, boy. And they're saying it's an offsides as Dorfman came in too early. With 7:19 remaining in the second, 38 seconds remaining on the Swepco power play, we're still tied 2-2. Boy, Hudson has made some nice saves. Hasley has made some nice saves, and it has been quite the period of goaltending in this frame. Face-off now at center ice. Face-off won there by Shreveport, played back to Heidi. Heidi now will take a U-turn back behind the cage of Hudson. Down to 30 seconds left on the Swepco power play. Worked back in. Oh, he got blocked off the puck. Intercepted and kissed off the near side window by Siffinger. And all the way down. One last chance here for the Mudbugs. Over to Hedden. Hedden now gallops up the ice. Over to the near side to the right side. Sherino throws it in front. Nobody was there. And it'll be worked around the near side boards and all the way down. That'll just about do it for the Mudbugs power play. They're 0 for 2 on the night. 6:40 remaining here in the second. Headed up across there to Procopio. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Thrown across. Intercepted there by Musa. Intercepted now. Backhand shot there by Jake Mack. It went wide. Little brother trying to get one in. Back up top to Brazil. One-time blast there by Hedden. It goes wide. Now behind the cage. Waiting there is Jake Mack. He's the little brother of Joe. Now along to the near corner. Procopio holding it in for Jake Mack to grab. Boy, this zone time has been great for the Mudbugs. They cannot cash in, though. Intercepted there by Manzo. He fought off the puck to the near side. Near half wall. Now knocked back in out of midair there by Jake Mack into the Odessa zone. Off the far side boards now. On the far half boards, battling for it along the right side there is Joe Mack over to Brazil. Brazil will now dangle back into his own zone. Shots 20-16 in favor of the Bugs. The score is tied 2-2. Off the stick of Doherty. He's got to take it back now. Musa over to Joey Musa. That's Jack and Joey, intercepted there by Doherty. Up ahead now, over to Brimmer, and Brimmer couldn't get around the hip of Colson. Off the far side boards, Kuat knocks it all the way down into the Mudbug zone. 5:20 to go here in the second. 2-2 game. The only goal from Gabe Bennett in this period has tied the game. Stretch pass up ahead there to Fetchko. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Colson now will just backhand it back to Kuat. Off to the far side. Taken there by Hoyard. Now in front of the Odessa bench, Dorfman. Puck now chiseled back into the Mudbug zone. Taken there by Colin Doherty. He gave it away now to the point. Colson to Kuat. Worked back in along the end boards. Good hard hit now along to the far corner. German low to high. Back to the far corner there to Colson, intercepted there by Brazil. Up ahead there to Brimmer. Here comes Brimmer. He'll bang it in to the Odessa zone. Mudbugs get a change on the fly with 4.5 to go in the second. Now slowing it down here a bit here is Bankier. Rather, that is German. German now to the near side behind Van Kompernol. Now slowed down there off the stick of Bennett. Puck now just skittered back into the Mudbug zone. Well, it's been a fast period, but the Mudbugs trying to retake the lead here to the near side there. Hallard off the near side glass over to Sharino, back out to center. Spin around backhand pass to no avail as McCormick couldn't get much on it. Off the stick now of O'Hare as the puck now back into the Mudbug zone. Along to the near corner it goes. Fetchko. Rather Sharino up ahead off the stick of Gato. Back out to center. Rahill has it, and Rahill will just rake it back into the Shreveport zone. It goes to the far corner. Metcalf on over to the near side there to Hallard. Hallard now will whistle it into the far corner. Take a hard hit there by Ben Doherty. And we got a whistle. Do they call icing? I thought Hallard got across the red line. Apparently he did not. Boy, that is a very close call by that. Mudbugs trying to buy a little time as they're trying to get the right skaters. That's an old heady move. You got some tired skaters for Shreveport. You got to do any kind of stalling tactic you can do. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Good job there by Gato. Metcalf to the far side to Sharino. The Pennsylvania native off the stick of McCormick, worked back in there is Sharino. Sharino low to high from the high slot. There is Bunting, fresh off the bench. Here comes Bunting. Behind the cage now, he has it. Off the near side boards, back to the right point there to Gockler. On over the head and throws it toward the net. Blocked in front. Good job there by Ben Doherty. Back the other way, he wants to go. Good pick-off play there by Hedden. Off the far side boards. We got a whistle. Looks like that puck might have went out of play. It's like Gavin Morgan wants an explanation. He's trying to tell his guys to get toward the bench. He's trying to direct some traffic here. That's our director of development and operations. Now we got a bit of a whistle here. Well, what's this all about with 3 minutes left in the second? There is a long discussion. I thought there was a penalty against the Jackalopes. Well, by the way, Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by LED for Life, your destination for any automotive, residential, or commercial lighting needs. Go to LED for Life, LLC.com. If you're looking for public skating, come out to George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum tomorrow from 6 to 9 and Saturday from 6 to 9. February 5th and 6th from 6 to 9 at George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum for some public skating. Lots of fun, and now a long discussion here. Oh, is that what they're calling? Maybe too many men. Now Brazil got in the conversation on over to Orr. Orr still complaining. So I'm considering, Well, I'm thinking this is going against Odessa. Well, still a long discussion here from Vancouver. Maybe there was no penalty warranted on that play. Boy, this is a long delay in a period, if you ask me. And it looks like it's got much ado about nothing. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ben Doherty's just been tossed out of this game after an abuse of an official. Oh, what a rapid turn of events. So Ben Doherty's out of the game. I am not sure what transpired in that Odessa bench, but something triggered Vancouver to make the call. That is stunning. So Odessa minus a forward. Face-off battled and won there by Odessa. So something was said, and the officials were having none of it. Now a puck battle along the end boards. Won there by Shannon. Thrown back up top. Gockler a ripper. Blocked there by Musa as it ricochets back out to center. Gockler to the far side there to Hedden. 2:40 remaining, still 5-on-5. Bunting now up across the blue line. Bunting comes in, thrown toward the net. It goes by. Quick shot off the rebound. There by Shannon, hit the side of the net. Played back up top now to the right point. Gockler's pass to the left point there to Hedden. He throws it toward the net. It was going high, but gloved down there by Hasley. With 2:19 remaining here in the second. We got a lot of viewing parties from a lot of local families. The Woodruff family listening at home from Shreveport along with Ms. Amanda and crew. All tuned in tonight. Glad to have them with us. Tuned in on a Thursday night. Now bounced around. German worked it into the Shreveport zone, but there is an offside, and now Dorfman gave a late hit after the whistle. Now pushing and shoving after the whistle. This face-off will come out of the Shreveport zone. Shots now 21-16 in favor of Shreveport, but it is a 2-2 game. Face-off battle at one there by Odessa. Now off the back heel, taken away there by Fetchko. Played up ahead now. Here's a chance for Brimmer. Around the far side, mishandled. And now the puck played back out to center. And now they're not going to touch it. They're going to try to get onside. Oh, wow. I thought Odessa touched it, but they didn't. Looked like Dorfman was kind of stuck on the ground. And he was the man who was offsides, but there was not much they could do there. So this offside, well, it's a delayed offside, so it's going to go all the way into the Shreveport zone. Well, actually, an intentional offside. So 2:10 remaining here in the second period, brought to you by DeFata and Associates. It is a 2-2 contest. Face off now in the right wing circle to the left of Hudson. Face off one there by Odessa. But charging toward it there was Steele. Now worked back into the right corner. Taken away there by O'Hare. O'Hare's shot gets blocked. And now kept in there by Orr. Orr centering feed blocked off there by Joe Mack. Steele will grab it. He'll work it through the middle of the ice. Up ahead there to Hallard. Hallard works it into the zone from the right side. He gets messed with. And now trying to glove it down along the right to the right side. Now to the far half wall. Knifed at there by Metcalf. And the puck now kicked back out to center. 90 seconds remaining here in the second. 2-2 game to the middle of the ice. Here comes Procopio. Now to the near half wall. Dropped off. Too far there for Mack to grab. And now on transition. Here's a chance for Joey Musa. Near circle. Quick shot. Not much on it. Turned aside there by Hudson. Kind of fanned on it a bit. Now to the left point. Jack Musa couldn't hold it in. Now Colson comes back along the middle of the ice. He'll drop it back over to Hart. Hart now off the far side boards. Knifed at there by Metcalf off the far side boards. Back out to center. Now kicked around. Now back out to center. Turnaround. McCormick has it. 1 minute left in the middle frame. As the puck now is trying to get dumped in there by Fetchko, but it got deflected into the Mudbugs bench. .55 seconds remaining now here in the second. It is a 2-2 game. Of course, a huge watch party from the Tommy Scott porch. Glad to have him with us, our team president and managing partner. Got the elaborate setup from Garland Place. Now along the inboards, McCormick behind the cage of Hudson with 40 seconds remaining now in the second. Trying to work it off the heels of Hoyard. Hoyard now throws it through the slot. Nobody was there. German's going to grab it. Try to rim it back up top. Now Bennett is there along the near half wall. Now the puck forked in there by Rahill. Now along the inboards, 20 seconds left now in the period. Taken there by Gockler. Gockler behind the cage of Hudson. He gets held up a bit. Now Hedden has it. One last rush for the Mudbugs, maybe. Gato with 10 seconds up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino has it. Sherino waits. Behind the cage. Thrown in front. Oh, broken up there by Bennett. Played back out to center. 3 seconds, and the puck now spanked in there by Sanum, and that'll do it. So a second period that will have only one goal scored in it. It belongs to Odessa. And we find ourselves all even at 2 after 2. It was Gabe Bennett's 4th of the year unassisted. And that's where we stand after 2 periods of play. It is the Mudbugs 2, the Odessa Jackalopes 2. We'll talk to Mudbugs leading goal scorer and point getter, Braden Dorfman, after these messages. This is the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show coming up. This is How We Sonic, and this is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic. We're joined by one of my favorites, Mudbugs forward, Braden Dorfman. Dorfy, first of all, thanks for the time and appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, of course. My pleasure.
First off, congratulations on your commitment to play D1 hockey this fall at the University of Dartmouth. Talk about the process and why Dartmouth.
Thank you. Really, it all started at the beginning of the year. Most of the 20-year-olds on the team, being that it's our last year, kind of reached out to some schools via email that we thought we'd want to go to. And Dartmouth was one that I reached out to, and they displayed interest. And then through some back and forths, things kind of picked up, and then they eventually offered me, and it was kind of a no-brainer.
What was it about Dartmouth that caught your eye that you wanted to go there?
Obviously, Division I hockey has been my dream for a while. I've always really liked the Northeast, and being that it's an Ivy League education, that's something you can't really get much of. Like, that's outstanding, like hard to replace.
Have you had a chance to check out the campus and go there for a visit?
I have not yet. I've done some virtual tours, and then hopefully after the season, given that the pandemic allows it, me and my family will be able to go visit.
How much were your mom and dad involved in this decision making? We've seen a lot of your dad, and he's obviously a great focal point in your life. It's great to see him. I think I first met him when we were in Michigan to play the 17s team, and it seems like he's obviously one of your big role models. Can you just talk about the influence of your mom and dad in this decision as well?
Yeah, in my hockey career, my dad's definitely been very influential, and being that he also played Division I hockey, he's got a lot of connections that have helped me even get a commitment to Dartmouth. But yeah, they're very involved. My mom more handles the school part of it, so they make a great team, and it helps out a lot.
Where'd your dad play college at?
He played at Kent State in Ohio when they had a team, but they lost the program to Title IX a while ago.
Do you know what you want to study at Dartmouth?
It's probably something in the business world or like economics. But the good thing about Dartmouth is that you don't declare your major until your sophomore year, so I'll have a year of kind of exploring different things and kind of go from there.
People always ask me where you came from. You're the leading point scorer in the Mudbugs team, having a great year with 28 points so far, and you know, I had to inform fans that Ryan Waltman got traded last summer, brought in Braden Dorfman, a 2000 centerman, along with a couple of draft picks. Was this the deal that you were looking for, just as far as a different experience? Talk about how that summer kind of unraveled when that deal had transpired.
Yeah, at the end of last year, I knew I wanted to go somewhere else, and Shreveport was definitely at the top of my list. I've known Muskie for a while, and I've known Soupy a little bit, but I know they looked into trading for me at a certain point last year, and I didn't think I was ready to move on yet. But over the summer, I thought Shreveport was a great place, great fit. Being a Southern boy, obviously the weather's a lot better, and got stuff like Chick-fil-A and Cane's down here, so it's hard to match.
Talk about the group that you had in Chippewa and the group here in Shreveport, and the kind of, I guess, the comparisons and the contrasts.
I think it's actually very similar. Like last year, our group of guys in Chippewa was a very tight-knit group, and some of my best friends are on that team or were on that team, and I think it's definitely very similar here this year. We're a very, very tight-knit group of guys that we all get along, and you can go out and hang out with anyone basically, and you'll have a good time.
It seemed like some moves had to be made, but that line of you, Fetchko, and Brimmer kind of has stayed intact, and it's kind of right at the top of the list. And talk about the chemistry you guys are developing, and it seems like it's one that's not going to be messed with right now.
Yeah, I like our line a lot. I think we got a little bit of everything. Brim is obviously just an absolute unit out there, and great puck protection, and can move the puck and score well. And I think with I'm kind of more of a playmaker that can also score, and then obviously Billy's just got a missile, so we kind of like to feed him.
Talking to Braden Dorfman here in the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. Dorfy, from Nashville, Tennessee, I have to ask you, are you a Nashville Predators fan?
Of course. Gotta cheer for the home team.
I don't know if it's been informed, but every time you score a goal, I actually try to mimic the Nashville goal song by saying he likes it, he loves it, he wants some more of it. Have you been informed of this at all?
I have heard this on hockey TV a few times. Yes.
Do you think it's cute? Do you think it's something I should keep?
I mean, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. It's really all I can say.
Growing up in Nashville, talk about the hockey scene there, because people have always, labeled that as that traditional, like, non-market, It feels like hockey in the South has kind of got that bad rep. It's just like, okay, they kind of do hockey, whoop-de-doo. But talk about how much it's grown.
Yeah, with the success of the Preds, the hockey in Nashville has grown tremendously. Like when I was 9-ish, that was the first year of the Nashville Junior Predators, which was like the first AA organization in Nashville at the time. And then with TPH Thunder, which is now merged back into the Nashville Junior Predators, they've got a lot of good talent that can come together and make some really good teams out there.
Being in Shreveport, I have to ask you: have you been able to try any kind of Cajun food? Because they're big on the cuisine here.
I have tried a little bit. Yeah, I'm probably not as much as I could have, but I actually had my first crawfish this week.
Okay, what'd you think?
I thought it was pretty decent. A lot of work for just a little bit, but it was pretty good.
Thinking about how successful this team is, has there been conversations of, look, we're going for the Robertson Cup now? Is that something that's discussed now, or do you wait later on in the season?
I mean, that's absolutely one of our goals, but we kind of got to take each weekend one game at a time, and then hopefully if we all do our jobs, that's an attainable goal.
How tough was it last weekend getting shut out twice, 2 games in a row at home? It's a tough pill to swallow after you guys swept Lone Star in their barn.
Yeah, definitely not fun. I didn't think we were that bad, honestly. We just couldn't capitalize on the opportunities that we had, and I think we just got to bounce back and do better.
That's Braden Dorfman of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossier, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our 5th season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom Sleep Shops, he's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the Junior Hockey League. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering, and just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just, again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think their ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment if you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is SS Advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, just give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. It's a 2-2 game. The Mudbugs have done a lot of things right. They just haven't been able to solve Connor Hasley lately. Dawson Sherino's been robbed twice in front. Mason McCormick got robbed point blank right in front as well. But the Mudbugs find themselves in a 2-2 boxing fight with the Odessa Jackalopes in this one-game tilt. Both teams needing victories, and the Mudbugs have the all-important game in hand as they're trying. Well, they have an all-important 4 games in hand, but this is a big one because if the Mudbugs can win tonight, they would find themselves 2 points behind Lone Star with 3 games in hand. And it's not going to get easier for Shreveport because they will arrive in Amarillo sometime in the wee hours of the morning around 3 a.m. or so and get ready for a 2-game series against the Bulls. Mudbugs will skate from right to left here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. Brought to you by Dr. Emil Janou and his awesome staff who has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. The Mudbugs have really had a lot more zone time than Odessa, and they will look to continue that in this third period. Well, a little bit of a problem on the ice right now. And give us time to thank all our billet families for everything they do. Big thanks to Dennis and Jean Fisher, Leanne and Brian Bechtel, Miss Harriet Body, Zach and Jordan Joe, Levi and Charlie Dew, Jordan and Lindsay Gamble, Keith and Becca Gibbs, Mr. Jim Hacker, Spencer and Candace Hardy, Brian and Kristen Hill, Ed and Jennifer Horton, Jeff and Nicole Lowe, James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell, Miss Carlene Mudd, Martin and Carla Mueller, and Chucky Landry and family, Scott and Karen Musket, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Kyle and Paige Porter, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Casey Ryan and Dave Percotta, Amy and Trey Salters, Miss Tammy Sutton, and Mark and Shannon Weldon for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Hashtag love our billets. Still trying to fix a little bit of a hole on the ice. And if memory serves me correctly, the Mudbugs had a little bit of an issue with this in the morning skate around that similar area of the ice. There was a little bit of a hole that developed just around the center ice face-off circle. And we're going to need a little bit more work, so we'll take a quick break. It's a 2-2 game. The third period's going to come your way in just a little bit. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janou, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. We have a delay as we have an apparent issue with the ice. There's a little bit of a hole just outside the red line to my left, and they're going to need a little time fixing this bad boy up. It's a 2-2 game as the Mudbugs are partnered up with the Team Solon Foundation, a nonprofit organization that helps offer scholarships for kids to be able to play hockey in Shreveport-Bossier area. They were founded in the memory of Solon Peterson, helped spread his love and passion for hockey. Solon was a goalie in the Mudbugs youth hockey organization who dreamed one day for playing of the Mudbugs. The organization helps with league fees and provides gear for those who want to play. It's our mission to help every kid be able to play the greatest game. You can message Team Solon Foundation on Facebook now. Mudbugs will have a homestand coming up. It'll be an 11-game homestand beginning next week. The Mudbugs will be at home for 6 weeks before their next road trip. Starting off February 13th or 12th and 13th against Amarillo. It'll be lots of fun as the Mudbugs will get ready against the Amarillo Bulls at the George, and we're celebrating the month of love. So if you have a sweetheart special, come on out. $40 if you order this by February 8th. Gets you 2 game tickets for you and your honey, 1 carnation, a glass of wine and beer, and a Johnny's Pizza. You can't beat that. It's delicious. You get fed. You got your loved one with you, keeping you warm at the George. Nothing wrong with that. February 13th. Come on out to George's Pond. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. We're finally going to get this baby underway. It'll be Sanum to take it against Jack Musa. Face-off won there by Jack Musa. Now played back to Shreveport's possession. That's Heidi. Heidi along the near side will throw it back to Brazil. Brazil now to the far side. Throws it up ahead. Now Brazil works it into the far corner. Taken there by Sanum. Sanum now behind the cage. Oh, good stick there by Rahill. Taken away there by Jack Musa to the near side there to Manzo as Heidi tried to knock him off his feet. Out of the far side, Rahill will rattle it off the far side boards. Played back now to Heidi. Heidi back into his own zone. Will just bounce it up across center. Puck now thrown back into the Shreveport zone. 2-2 game. Just less than a minute gone by in the third. Brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Now Bunting will just shovel it in to the Jack zone. Wholesale line change here for Coach Rich Perrant. Alongside Director of Development and Operations Gavin Morgan. Jason Soupy Campbell had to leave the team yesterday due to a personal matter, and he will not be with us tonight. Quick shot goes wide from the far side on a riveting shot there by Van Kompernol as it goes all the way down. We know Coach Soupy is tuned in tonight, so glad to have the head skipper with us, and we hope to have him back, of course, as soon as possible. But we hope everything is okay as well. Now to the near side, Dorfman will be able to wrist it back out to center. Now to the near side there to Kuat. Kuat throws it up the middle, off the stick of Bennett, off the stick now of Dorfman, up ahead. Here's a space for Brimmer. Brimmer fires it toward the net, in and off the glove of Hasley. Boy, I think Brimmer wanted to do a little bit more with that. He didn't have the numbers, though, with him. Fetchko stays in on the forecheck. Mudbugs get some fresh bugs on the ice. Work now is Kuat. He'll take a U-turn back, and now stolen away there by Sherino. Thrown through the slot. Oh, Gato couldn't get around or stick as it goes into the near corner. Now to the far corner it goes. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Gockler a shot. So save made as Gato tipped it on net. That's a nice save made there by Hasley. A big hello and a thank you to the Hallard family. Tuned in tonight from Monmouth, New Jersey. Glad to have them with us as they gave me some homemade toffee last homestand. It was very delicious. Thank you, Mrs. Hallard, and I know the rest of the Hallard bunch is with us. Big sister Haley alongside Mr. and Mrs. Hallard, and the rest of the Jersey bunch. So glad to have you with us, and thank you so much for the toffee. It was done in 3 days. I was just like I had to stop myself just to get through 3. Here comes Gato, far circle thrown across. Broken up there by O'Hare. Now kissed off the window, led up ahead there for Tardif. Now along the end boards behind the cage of Hudson. Now wrapped up. Gockler trying to stop it. He flags it down over to Gato. Might have got away with a hand pass. Off the stick now of Sherino. Kind of twists it into the Odessa zone, taken there by Bankier. Bankier now will just softly lob that baby into the far corner. Brazil will drop it off, try to get Joe Mack on the connection. Missed him now along the far side. Odessa holds the zone. 3 minutes gone by in the third. Taken away there by Procopio. Back over to head and back to Procopio. And Procopio will just belt it in to the Jackalope zone. Hasley will swing it around the near side. Boards kept in there by Brazil. And now intercepted as the puck now is just skied back out to center there by Rahill. Off the near side. Stick of Steele, but taken away there to the far side there of Steven Perez. His pass intercepted there by Steele. Steele now will just lambaste it back into the Jackalope zone to the far side over to Cobb. Bad pass thrown toward the net. Oh, that was Brazil looking for a tip drill off the stick of Joe Mack. It goes in the near corner. Loose puck taken away there now by Perez. 2-2 game, 16-15 remaining in the third as that puck now deflected out of play. If you're looking to schedule your next birthday party at George's Pond, we'll have private ice skating and a private party room. All you have to do is call 318-636-7094 or email Grace at mudbugshockey.com and get your own birthday party at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. I think it's a fantastic idea, if you ask me. Face off now in the right wing circle, deep in the Odessa zone. Shot total a little bit off right now. They have it the other way around. Right now, I believe, going into the period, it was 21-18 in favor of Shreveport. Taken away there by Bunting. Bunting, spin move, far circle, quick shot right in the breadbasket of Hasley. Boy, Bunting wants that one back. He, I think, was targeting the far side from the right wing circle. A big shout out to Miss Catherine Bunting, tuning in tonight from Phoenix, Arizona. The single mom of Sean Bunting. Glad to have her with us. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Weber played back to the right point. Hallard a drive. Blocked in front off the stick of Bunting. He holds it in. Back up top to Hallard. Hallard swings it in, and the puck came out, and now the Mudbugs got a... Oh, did Sanum touch it? He might have inadvertently, and this face-off is going to come deep now in the Mudbug zone. No. Looks like it'll just come out to the neutral zone. With 15:51 remaining in the third period. Face-off one there by Shreveport along the near side. Metcalf to Hallard. Hallard now will rifle it into the Odessa zone. Along the near half wall, kept in there by Manzo. Now Manzo throws it back out to center. Hallard to the near side there to Metcalf. Off the stick of Brimmer, and Brimmer will just yank it into the Jackalope zone. And I guess that's an icing call on Shreveport. Might have never touched a Brimmer stick. The Brimmer family tuning tonight from Canada. I know that they are still under severe lockdown measures. We hope everything is okay and getting better in our pandemic season that we're in. Face off now deep to the left of Hudson. Face off one there by German. Back up top to Hart. Thrown toward the net. Save made there by Hudson. Now a loose puck. Kicked around. Quick shot. Point blank save. Made there by Hudson. Trying to poke it home there was Hoyard. As the puck was still loose and Hudson stayed with it through a bevy of humanity in front of him. And he'll skate out. And Hudson with a nice couple of stops. With 4:32 gone by in the third. We stay tied at 2. Face off now in the right wing circle. Deep in the Shreveport zone. One there by Jack's Hockey. Bennett holds it in. He spins off Sherino. Worked back in now on the near half wall. Gato now slipped it up ahead through the slot. Intercepted there by German. German now will just wrist it in behind the cage of Hudson. Taken away there by Gockler. He couldn't handle it. And now Van Kopernal up top to Hart. Hart a shot. Blocked in front. Save made. Oh, and ricochet just wide. Now to the far circle. Held in there by Colson. He dips in now in the pinch. From the far corner. Played back up top to German. He'll cycle it in. Taken away there by Gockler. Gockler trying to knock it out. He can't. Now along the far half wall. Kicked around. Played up ahead now. Here's space for Gato. One-on-one. Far circle. Gato. Quick shot. Save made there by Hasley. As he tried to knuckle that baby in through the armpits of Hasley. But he couldn't quite get enough spin on it. You know who has one of the greatest knuckle shot goals this year would be number 8, Jake Onstadt. That was earlier this year, and I think it surprised him more than anybody else. There's no better feeling when Onstadt scores. The eyes light up so big. As big as Texas. Now worked around the near side boards to the left point. Brazil couldn't hold the zone. Back out to center. Van Kopernal now able to kind of twist it around now through the neutral zone. Played to the far side on over to Tardif. Now to the near corner. It goes. Van Kopernal trying to get off the stick of Steele. Kept in there by Bankier. His shot got blocked. Now Mack back out to center. Now kicked back up ahead there to Steele. Steele with a burst of speed. Steele comes in, throws it toward the net. Oh, a good stick in front there by Rahill. Now to the far side, Bankier will just dump it in to the Mudbug zone along the end board. 6 minutes gone by in the third. 2-2 game. It's been that way since the early stages of the second. Now kicked around. Heidi's in there. Brazil trying to chip it off the wall, and Brazil gets it out. Brazil now off the stick, up ahead there to Procopio. Procopio now will just pelt it into the far corner. Mudbugs needed a wholesale line change. They'll get one. Now to the near side there to Manzo. Manzo getting around the stick and now intercepted there by Sanum. Oh, what a collision up the middle of the ice there by Jack Musa and Sanum. That was a car accident at the middle of the ice. Now to the far side. Now to the far corner it goes, deep in the Mudbug zone, trying to get around the body of Bunting. It's a big burly body, I tell you. Bunting has it now. He'll kiss it off the window, back out to center, caught there by Kuat. Kuat now will just jab it back into the Mudbug zone. Hallard, stretch pass up ahead there to Sanum. Sanum gets pushed off the puck. Now Weber going to go chase it down. Now Kuat will work it around the near side boards, intercepted there by Metcalf, throws it in front. Turnaround shot there by Fetchko. Now bouncing around is Weber trying to knock it out of midair. It goes now along the end boards to the near corner. Can Fetchko hold it in? He can momentarily. He gets rubbed off on the play. Taken away now, intercepted. Can Dorfman hold his own? He can, and now Fetchko tied up there with Evan Orr. And now to the near corner, quick shot gets the glass. That was a shot there by Luka Sakovic. Now back the other way. Long shift for Fetchko. They come in now. Brimmer 2-on-2. Throws it toward the net. And Colson's stick able to get in front and deflect it out to protective netting. And now Fetchko tied up with Steven Perez along the far corner to the left of Hasley with 12:26 remaining in the third. Still a 2-2 game. Boy, these are some hard, gritty shifts from the Mudbugs. They know Odessa is one of their toughest opponents. They play a very physical brand of hockey. And it hasn't slowed down this evening. Play back up top. Head in a blast through the slot. Point blank save. Backhand shot. They score! That's the cheesehead. McCormick off the rebound from the far circle. He goes top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. And that one tastes oh so sweet for number 13. Mudbugs 3. Jackalopes 2 with 12:19 to go in the third. Great way for McCormick to stay with it. And he gives the Mudbugs the go-ahead goal. Great work from Hedden and McCormick. And the Mudbugs regain the lead for the third time tonight. Face-off won there by Odessa. Now far circle through the slot, Gato. Now up, here comes Sherino. Back up top to Hedden, his block. Shot gets blocked, Hedden stays with it. Near circle, back up top to McCormick, throws it toward the net. Off of Sherino in front, now to the right point. Mudbugs have the lead, they're pushing for more. Now intercepted. Through the neutral zone it goes. Taken down now was Sherman back into the Odessa zone. 11:40 to go here in the third. Mason McCormick with a big-time goal as he gets the top cheese on Hasley. And he has given Shreveport a 3-2 lead here in the third. Now to the near corner, deep to the right of Hasley. Now to the left point, turnaround shot there by Procopio. Blocked, played back out to center. Boy, McCormick, who has been robbed a lot these last couple of weeks, finally gets rewarded with a backhand shot and a beauty from the far post. Now to the far side, or the Odessa captain up ahead. We got a fight. It's Joe Mack. He's locked up with his man. A couple of right hooks and a takedown. I believe he was locked up with Orr, and now pushing and shoving, and Grandpa Joe's going crazy as he was locked up with Van Kompernol. The man with a caterpillar mustache will take a trip to the showers. It was Van Compernol. They both got a couple of right hooks. And now, Joe Mack starting to jaw away at Evan Orr. Orr said something, and they're going at it. Boy, someone's got to restrain Joe Mack. And he is still spewing at the Odessa captain, and Odessa said, hey, you want to go? I just read Evan Orr's lips. He said, we can go next time you come out of that box. The problem is Mack's not going to come out of that box. They're still going at it. It's like a reality show starting to pipe out of the penalty box. With 11:01 remaining in the third. And Van Compernol and Mack now starting to jaw jack a little bit across the box. We will get the penalties. I'm assuming it'll be 5 minutes for fining and 10-minute misconducts. McCormick's fifth from Sherino and Hedden at 7:41 is the official go-ahead goal for now. So we skate still 5-on-5. Now behind the cage of Hudson. Brazil to the far side, backhanded back out to center. Boy, Joe Mack with a feat of rage, taking matters into his own hands. It's funny about Joe Mack. He is probably one of the nicest guys you will ever come across, with the deepest voice. And something set him off with Van Compernol. Those were tied up a little bit in the Odessa zone, and they went at it for a couple of seconds, and then it was Mack with the takedown. So I would say Grandpa Joe gets the win there. Face off now in the left wing circle, and I said Joe Mack has brought back the mustache, and it is quite the, I would say, flavorful look for number 12. Along to the near side, here comes Hoyer, and he mishandled the puck. Taken away there by Brimmer. Brimmer will settle it down. Drop back there to Metcalf. Metcalf throws it down the length of the ice. Oh, he was looking for a connector, and it goes down the length of the ice for icing. Not what Metcalf wanted to do there. A big hello to the Metcalf family. Tuning tonight from Palos Verdes, California. Gavin Morgan was pointing at something toward the clock. I think it kept going. I tell you, Gavin Morgan does not miss anything. He's got eyes behind his back, on top of his head. The director of development and operations behind the bench. Now to the far side, Hallard up ahead there, roughed up there was Fetchko, and now a hit along the behind of German, and a penalty coming up to Shreveport, I believe. It's going against Brimmer. With 10:06 remaining in the third, it is getting very chippy now. I believe a hit from behind or a boarding. We'll get the call from Vancouver. It's a cross-checking infraction on Brimmer. And for Odessa, they will go just on their second power play this evening. Bugs leading in shots, 24-21, leading in the contest 3-2. Big time first choice personnel penalty kill on the ice for Shreveport. Now to Ray Hill. To the far side it goes over to Bennett. He'll throw it into the far corner. Mudbugs trying to steal it. They can't. Kept in there by Bennett. Now to Ray Hill to the near side. Jack Musa. He'll work it into the near corner. There for his brother Joey. Now quick shot. Save made there by Hudson. Crashing the net there was Jack Musa. Now he gets shoved off there by Gato. Gato and Jack Musa, they know each other. That was a playful shove. The Musas and the Gatos, family friends. That might have been a playtime shove. Face off in the right wing circle. Face off one there by Ray Hill. Ray Hill now at the point. Over to Jack Musa. He waits now from the right point. Now Musa, that's Jack. Down low to Joey Musa, thrown across, blocked. There by Metcalf, and Metcalf able to spike the puck all the way down the length of the ice. Down to 1:15 remaining on Brimmer's cross-checking infraction. It's a 3-2 Shreveport lead with 9:15 to go in the third. Now bouncing around in the slot, quick shot, it goes wide. That was Musa who rocketed that baby. And now the puck rimmed back out to center. Now off the near side boards. Jack Musa's got to go fetch it down back into his own zone. Down to 50 seconds remaining here on the first choice personnel penalty kill. Gato chasing after it. Now Hoyard will take it all the way around. He's taking his time. Up the middle of the ice he goes to the far side. Intercepted there by Gato, but held in there by Hoyard. He'll now wing it around to the near side. Kept in there by German now from the right corner. He has it. Leveled back up top to O'Hare. Now to the far side there to Colson. Colson with 20 seconds left now on the power play for Odessa. To German, now to Colson, back to German. German now from the left point. He waits from the left point. He walks the line, far corner now. Pass taken back up top, now to Colson. To O'Hare, mishandled, tied up now there by Procopio. Mudbugs trying to get it out, they can't. Over to German, penalty is over now. Out of the box goes Brimmer, he joins the rush. Play back up top. Here comes Colson from the high slot. Back up top to O'Hare. I thought that puck came out. Quick shot. Save made there by Hudson. Off a riveting shot there by German from the far circle. Hudson's got it with 7:55 to go in the third. Jackalopes 0 for 2 now on the man advantage. And we stay at a 3-2 advantage for Bugs hockey. Mason McCormick, the difference in this contest so far. And we got a break in the action. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum, a 3-2 lead. Mason McCormick with his 5th of the year is the difference so far in this contest. Sherino and Hedden got the assists. And that's where we stand. The Mudbugs have had a 1-goal lead 3 times in this game. And they're trying to make that one stick as they're trying to snap out of their longest losing streak of the year, which has been 2 straight games. Now, this one will feel good because it'll get them closer to Lone Star. They are 4 points out with 4 games in hand. This is one of the games in hand. Only game in the South being played tonight. New Jersey took care of Johnstown 6-5, and Janesville took care of Chippewa 3-2. The only game going on right now in all the North American Hockey League. Face-off one there by Sherino, or rather there by Shreveport, rather. And taken there by Hallard. Over down over to Hedden. Hedden now skates up the ice to the far side there to Fetchko. Gains the blue line from the right side. Thrown through the slot. Intercepted. And now on transition. Here comes Luka Sakovic from the far circle. Good. Chase. Quick shot. Drop back shot. Blocked there by Hallard. As he threw it toward the net, that was Siffinger. Now off the far side boards. Mudbugs battling for it. Boy, a bad pass can turn into a disaster, and Mudbugs did a good job of recovering. Oh, I thought that puck came out. And it did. Boy, that Mudbugs bench was all over it. Hedden now going to take his time. He'll just take it back behind the cage of Hudson. Now to the far side. 7:07 remaining in the third. Hedden now will just yank it into the near corner. Procopio's there. Throws it back up top. Right there is Steele. Steele tried to cycle it in there for Procopio. Blocked off. Spun around now is Jack Musa. Tied up there with Weber along the neutral zone. Now back to Manzo. He'll drop it off to Kuat. Now over to Rahill. Up across the red line on the near side. He'll spear it in. It'll bounce toward the net, and Hudson wants to cover it up for a whistle. The Hudson family tuned in tonight from North Tonawanda, New York. And I want to thank them for the chocolate goodies Miss Liz and Miss Carly Hudson sent to me, courtesy of Mr. Hudson with the delivery. Those chocolate, I think they were chocolate truffles. I'm not sure what they were, but they were delicious. My desserts have been unbelievable. They've been a little bit too much for me to handle, but then again, I work out about 5 to 6 days a week, so, I deserve it every once in a while. Steele slipped off the far side boards. Thank you again to the Hudson family. Worked back into the far corner. Looked like Procopio got hit across the head. He was barking toward the official. Boy, I saw a little bit of roughhousing there. Now to the far corner, deep into the Mudbug zone. Holding it in there is Musa. Played back up top, held in there now from Hoyard to the near half wall to Hart. He throws it off the stick of Musa. Now in deep to the far corner. Colson has it, spun around off the stick of Sanum. Now loose puck to the near corner. Trying to yank it out there is Heidi. Over to Sanum along the end boards. Now Hoyer thrown in front, intercepted there by Procopio. And now Steele has it. Steele up across the red line. He'll just circle back and drop it back to his blue liner. To the far side there to Metcalf. Metcalf will get it in, and he'll just brush it into the Odessa zone. Now off the near side boards. Played back now to the far side. Here comes Bennett. Bennett around the corner, trying to get around Hallard's stick. Into the far corner he goes, deep in the Mudbug zone. Now dropped off there to German, intercepted there by Sanum. Sanum now, loose puck. Oh, he tried to get Jake Mack, intercepted. As he comes in to hold the zone there was Bennett. Now loose puck taken away there by Bunting. Mudbugs might want to run. They got a 2-on-2. Bunting with Jake Mack. Dropped to Jake Mack. Mack now to the near half wall. He'll jolt it into the far corner. Dorfman back up top. Mishandled there by Hedden. Back the far side. Here's Bennett. Comes in. Oh, and a good stick there by Metcalf. He might have saved the game. Through the slot now. Siffinger, the former Barama, played back up top to Orr. Orr now on over to the stick of Kuat. Through the slot. Backhand shot goes wide. Mudbugs might have got away with the hook as Bennett threw it wide. Held in there by Orr. He'll rattle it into the far corner. Now Fetchko trying to hold the zone. 4:20 left in the third. Thrown toward the net. Blocked as it goes into the near corner. Brimmer along the end boards. Metcalf will get it on over to Hedden. Hedden now up to the far side there to Fetchko. Fetchko now up across the blue line of Odessa. Mishandled on transition. Here comes Cobb. Coming through the blue line. Good block there by Gato. Puck dumped in, though, into the Mudbug zone. Thrown toward the net there by Bankier. It goes wide. Cobb back up top now to Rahill. He'll shake it into the far corner. Gato now along the near side. Either the captain Brazil. The sure-handed up ahead there to Sherino. Dropped off there to Gato. Here comes the Florida native. Up ahead there to Sherino. A shot. Save made there from the near circle there by Hasley. And he will cover it up with 3:34 remaining here in the third. Face-off will stay deep in the left wing circle. We'll be back at it tomorrow night from the Amarillo Civic Center. It'll be a 7:05 puck drop, 6:50 with the Landers pregame show. Face-off won there by Odessa. Hart has it. He'll throw it up ahead off the stick of Bennett. It goes in deep in the Mudbug zone. Held in there by German. German now from the far circle. Now to the far corner. Held in. Quick shot. Save made there by Hudson. Oh, my goodness. Through traffic. A beautiful stop made there by Hudson on a shot through traffic there by Bennett. Boy, just as good as Hasley has been, Hudson has answered the bell, rather, throughout this game. With 3:19 left in regulation. Face-off will be to the right of Hudson in the left wing circle. Connor Hasley staying in his cage for now. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Big win there by Weber. Now to the near side, intercepted there by Hart rather. And now mishandled there by Steele. Now Metcalf along the end boards, chiseling away at it. Metcalf now to the near corner. Can the Mudbugs get it out? That's Weber trying to weed whack it out, and that puck will deflect out of play. And it looks like it was off a tip. And that face-off looks like it's going to come out of the Shreveport zone. With 2:58 remaining now in the third. Hasley starting to take a look over at Jason Fortier. And Fortier going to give him the signal at some point. Still time left, though. Face-off won there by Odessa's Jack Musa. Puck now spanked into the Shreveport zone there by Kuat. Taken away there by Procopio. Now to the near side there to Hedden. Up across the neutral zone, up ahead. Taken there by Procopio. Oh, I thought he was going to take it back. Now he just turns around and dumps it into the far corner. Smart move there by Procopio to work it in deep into the Odessa zone. Held in there. Good job there by Jake Mack. Now to the near side there to Manzo. Playing up ahead through the neutral zone. Knocked down there by Hedden. Now taken away. And Bunting will grab the loose puck back in his own zone. He'll work a little clock. He's going to stay there. Everybody yelling at him to stay there. And now Hedden will just stay behind the catch and work a little clock. And now Hedden up across the stick of Jake Mack. And he'll just jar it into the far corner. Held in there now by Jake Mack. To the far side now, Rahill will rail it back out to center. Turn around there by Sanum. Forwards along, up ahead there to Jake Mack, throwing across. Bunting waits, fires it toward the net. Save made there by Hasley as he got the right pad on it, and he covered up any rebound attempt. With 1:50 remaining in regulation. Both teams with losing streaks. The Mudbugs at 2, the Jacks at 10. Face-off now in the left wing circle. Deep in the Odessa zone. It's going to be an important face-off here for the Mudbugs. As Odessa's trying to get their extra attacker on. Still 1:50 left in regulation. Face-off battle at and won there by Odessa. That was a close win there, German on Dorfman. Now to the far corner. Odessa has it. Hasley starting to take a look over. Up ahead there to Hoyer. He's getting the signal. He's skating out now. Fetchko couldn't flip it out. Now thrown toward the net. Blocked off there by Brazil off the near side window. Fetchko flips it off the near side boards back out to center. 80 seconds now remain in regulation. 3-2 lead for Shreveport. Hasley comes out. Extra attacker now. Empty net to my left. To the near side, Fetchko will be able to fire it back out to center. Time starting to run out on Odessa. 1:08 to go and counting. Orr will rifle it into the Shreveport zone. Dorfman able to lob it, but not out. Worked into the near corner. Kicked around there by Brazil. Dorfman around the near side boards, and it'll come out of the zone. A fortunate bounce there for Shreveport. Cobb punched at, and Brazil fights for it. He's able to bang it back out to center. 40 seconds left in regulation. Played back to Orr. Orr to the far side. Colson will just dump it into the near corner. Now Musa trying to hold it in. Sherino up ahead there to McCormick. He can't get it out. And now Bennett trying to work it toward the net. Block up around. And now Sherino with a wide open net. Sherino comes in, far circle, score! Dawson Sherino with the empty netter, and that'll seal it with 14 seconds left in regulation. Mudbugs 4, Jackalopes 2, and this 2-game losing streak is close to history. For Sherino, who got robbed a couple of times, he gets his 6th. Maybe not the way he wants it, but it is the icing on the cake. And it's a 4-2 lead. McCormick will get the assist. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Hasley back into the nets in front of the Mudbugs bench. Now played back in to the Shreveport zone. And now taken there by Bunting. He's just going to hold it, and that'll do it. He'll ram it down the length of the ice, and oh no, he hit an official inadvertently. As the buzzer sounds, that'll do it. Mudbugs win. Claws up in a very awkward way. Final score, Shreveport 4, Odessa 2. The Mudbugs snap a 2-game losing streak, and they will improve to 18-5-3 on the season. They are now 2 points behind Lone Star with 3 games in hand. Hudson grabs his 12th win of the year, and the Mudbugs win their 18th of the season. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. It's all coming up. Shreveport 4, Odessa 2. That's your final. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum tonight. The Mudbugs grab their 18th win of the season, snap out a 2-game losing streak. And Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perron, who had to take over for Coach Soupy, who had to leave the team yesterday due to a personal matter, is now 4-0 lifetime as the Mudbugs acting head coach for this evening. Final score, the Bugs 4, the Jacks 2. It started out with Braden Dorfman, 138 in, who scored his 10th off of the near circle shot. Austin Brimmer got the assist, and the Mudbugs were rocking and rolling early, up 1-0 early in the contest. Then at 13:04, Tyler German was able to tie the game on a odd man rush. Gabe Bennett got the assist, and we were tied 1-1 at the time. Then at 16:31, Griffin Sanum tapped home the rebound off a shot from Hedden through the slot. Sanum able to get his first goal as a Mudbug. That felt good for him, and the Mudbugs led 2-1 after 1 period of play. Then at 7:04, the second, Gabe Bennett stole the puck from Brazil deep in the Mudbug zone, raced in front, and slipped it 5-hole on Hudson, and it was Bennett's 4th, and it tied the game 2-2. And that stayed that way thanks to Connor Hasley, who made some big saves in the middle period. The game stayed tied 2-2, and then in the third period, it was the go-ahead and the game winner. At 7:41, Mason McCormick stayed with the puck and backhanded his 5th of the year. Sherino and Hedden kept the play alive. It was off a rebound from the far post, McCormick's 5th, and Shreveport led 3-2. Odessa would put a surge on, but they couldn't get much past Hudson at that moment. And Dawson Sherino, who was snake-bitten a couple of times thanks to Hasley's amazing saves, it was Sherino scoring the empty netter, 19:45, time of the goal. McCormick got the assist. It was Sherino's 6th, and the Mudbugs win the game by a final score of 4-2. The Mudbugs will be on a happy bus ride to Amarillo now as they'll take on the Bulls for a 2-game series starting tomorrow night. Big thanks to all our fans, corporate partners, and everybody for tuning in to tonight's broadcast here on the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. That'll wrap it up. Cole Hudson picks up his 12th win. He was tremendous in the cage, and the Mudbugs and the Amarillo Bulls is up next tomorrow night. It'll be a 7:05 puck drop with a 6:50 Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Until then, have a good night and a better tomorrow. I'm Chet Yoder signing off from Ector County Coliseum. Final score, it's the Mudbugs 4 and the Jackalopes 2. Until next time, claws up.